interest in mind. And that's it. All you need to do is have a semi contract.
Yeah.
Have them sign to say I will have fiduciary responsibility over this client.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And then once they sign it, then that's it. Then you can go back on that if they make a decision that's not in your best interest. You can hold them accountable for it.
Yeah.
Right now they don't have an accountability for that.
Wow.
For that.
Accountability.
Yeah. It's important.
That is so. I mean, man, the HR in me is just like jumping backwards and forwards. Accountability. That's powerful.
Let's talk about that then. Let's talk about that because earlier we were talking about this and we didn't touch on it and we really need to get to it.
Yeah.
What do you think the responsibility of your job is? Like a person's job, like they the boss. You in HR. Can we say that on here? I say it anyway. Give it up for Josh job. HR.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what is your jobs? And look, we can go on a tangent right now.
We're gonna get off on a tangent. Yeah, tangent moment.
It is. But I think it's necessary. What is your job's responsibility to the employee?
Oh man. Okay. So
you got excited. When you talked about this.
Look. As the employer, your main objective when you accumulate employees is to take care of those employees' basic needs. Okay. So, like nobody goes to work. Okay, I hate using general terms like that. Nobody.
Yeah.
Most people do not go to work because they love their jobs.
Wait. Now
you disagree?
I'm talking about now. I love what I do.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. Like, I'm not.
I got a little sensitive.
I'm not knocking you because you love. I love my job. I love working in HR.
You didn't share the same sentiments earlier. I'm just joking.
Do I love? Okay, let me tell you. No. Let me elaborate.
Okay.
I love my tasks and responsibilities. Do I love my organization and some of the decisions that they make? No.
And you wouldn't say that on air?
I'll say that. What?
All right, Josh may be like, we're going to edit this out.
Look, so behind the scenes, we never have to edit these shows. We might have to edit this one. No, we just joking, man. I'm pretty candid, man. 24 hours a day. They know that whatever. But so at the end of the day, you have to give your employees a living wage. Okay,
that makes sense. A living wage.
Basically, your employees have to know that you have their best interest in mind. Okay, so that means you have to invest in your employees. This goes down from pay, benefits, extracurriculars, health programs. I mean, the list goes on. Like we have. I know companies that have implemented programs where they have playgrounds for the kids on site. You can go to a gym on site. You can take a nap. They got nap rooms on site at some of these employees. Now, a lot of these are overseas, but neither here or there. Those businesses are flourishing. Why? Because the employee. Or the employer rather has set up such a situation in such an environment that their employees feel like their organization has invested in them solely. And with that comes what we call employee engagement. How connected are you with the overall goal of the organization? Say you work for Arkansas Food Bank. Okay. Arkansas Food Bank's goal is to feed the hungry.
Okay, that's the goal.
That's the goal. That's the organizational goal.
Okay, and
then you have sub goals or sub responsibilities, sub tasks that your employees do to meet that goal.
Okay, that makes sense. So, so explain what happens when a company doesn't set that as their goal. To really take care of the employees in that way.
Well, then you have a retention problem. That means your employees leave.
Okay.
If they don't feel appreciated, they leave.
So let's bring this full circle.
Yeah, full circle.
So same thing with a financial advisor.
Yeah.
if your financial advisor is not meeting your your needs.
Your needs.
You don't need to retain them no more.
You don't.
Because you paying them literally. It's not a retainer fee, but you're paying them fees to really pretty much take care of your needs.
In a sense, it's...
And that goes back to fiduciary.
Yeah.
Like, you should require your financial advisor to have fiduciary responsibility.
Totally.
Now, investment advisors have that, but financial advisors don't. Now, there's a difference. But here's the thing. Let me give you 5 facts.
5 facts.
About financial advisors that you probably didn't know. Number 1, they pay differently. They're paid an hourly fee. A flat or hourly fee for their services. So that's good. And then with your investments, they're going to take a percentage of that too. So not only do I get paid the fee for the advice, but I also get paid a fee on your investments too.
So now I'm getting paid twice.
Yeah.
Once for talking to you.
Yeah.
And 2 for the success of whatever decisions that we've made because of us talking. That's crazy.
That could definitely happen. And then their education isn't the same. So financial advisor education is different. You don't have to have a degree to be a financial advisor. Now you do. Now let me say this, because I was actually invited to become a financial advisor in what's called a CFP, a certified financial planner.
Yeah.
I've been invited to do it. Just want to do it because I understand that that will require me not being able to tell y'all what I'm telling y'all today. So with that, you do have to get a lot of certifications.
Yeah.
Like, and those tests are not easy. The Series 6, 7, all them series.
I heard about those.
it ain't no joke. Like you can't be no person like a lame.
Just a lame one. Yeah.
You can't. And then the next one, they have different legal responsibilities. And we talked about that already. The fiduciary thing require your financial advisor to have fiduciary. We keep saying that over and over again, so you can really get it.
Yeah. So that can stick in the back of your mind.
Yeah. And then last but not least, they're not filthy rich. Like they just not filthy rich.
Yeah.
They make good money.
Yeah.
I think the median financial advisor was around 89,000.
Yeah, 90. Yeah.
Something like that. So I mean, they not just making millions.
Right.
But you do have some that make millions.
There's a
lot of them.
There's a lot of them.
Well, let me rephrase that. You have some that know what to do to make the millions, not off you, but off the investments.
I like the way you put that.
That
was a nice cleanup.
Was that gentle?
I like that.
It was good because
Shout
I don't want
out to him.
I don't want no financial advisor come back and saying, "Well, y'all didn't tell the truth about us." And look, here's the thing: if you're a financial advisor, and you listen to this, and you got an issue, let us know.
Let us know
if we said something that wasn't, 100% factual.
Yeah,
tell us.
Let us know.
We'll fix it. We don't take it personal.
Nope.
I'm not gonna lose no sleep.
I definitely.
I ain't even gonna cry about it.
I might.
You a cry?
No,
you a cry?
I'm emotional.
I cry too sometimes.
I'm emotional.
But you like you finna cry right now?
Because you keep doing it.
You didn't know financial advisors. So those are things about financial advisors that most people didn't know or they did know. And look, shout out to the financial advisors.
Shout out to them.
They make this stuff really work. So, are there any questions that you may have, Josh, about a financial advisor that you can think the listeners may have?
Okay, so say hypothetically I'm coming into a large sum of money.
Okay.
How would I go about shopping for a financial advisor? Like, where would I find a credible?
Most people.
Can I go to Bank of America? I know they have financial advisors.
You can't go to your local bank. Mm-hmm. You can't go to your local bank. That's a good starting place.
That's a good start.
A good start place. What I would do is, I think there's a registry. Mm-hmm. Let me find it real quick.
Okay.
I think there's a registry. Matter of fact, I'm almost sure there's one. But I would start at my bank. And then Google is a good.
Google is a wonderful tool, man.
I will go look at their financial advisor credentials. Number one. I will find out, because all financial advisors don't have the same education.
Right.
But none to some people. Some of them are better than others, and it's based on, number one, their education, number two, their experience, and number three, just that they're a good person.
Yeah.
So I would really look. Social media is out there now. Mm-hmm. A lot of financial advisors don't have social media because they are held to a standard they do have responsibility. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
They can't say the wrong thing. And they can't give the wrong advice. So they do have responsibility to that.
Yeah.
But what I would do is probably go leverage social media. Mm-hmm. See if, look at the ratings. Look at what people say about those financial advisors. Mm-hmm. And then next, I would visit like your local insurance, like whoever you have your insurance through, whether it be your car insurance.
Yeah.
I would really speak to them and get like an unbiased opinion from them because sometimes with the insurance, they may have financial advisors attached to that company too.
Okay, yeah.
Word of mouth is a good one.
Yeah.
Word of mouth is a good one. Right, so that's where I would start.
Yeah.
That's where I would start. Or you can drop a and we don't represent we don't partner with financial advisors at all. But you can drop in the comments some like say I want to find a good financial advisor, and we do have some that I know personally that are pretty good.
Yeah, I know. I got a couple in my Rolodex.
Yeah, they pretty good. They good guys. We actually talk to financial advisors. I talk to financial advisors on the norm. I know Josh probably does too. And I really talk to them to get an understanding. And with me teaching financial literacy classes nationwide,
it goes.
I just run into them all the time, and sometimes they don't like me, sometimes they do. But because if you're not a good one, you won't like me.
Yo, of course.
Because you're gonna feel like I'm taking your clients away.
Yeah.
Because I'm giving people simple investment accounts that can get 12%.
And get 12%.
On their own.
Almost guaranteed.
Yeah, on their own.
It's guaranteed.
Yeah, it's been doing it for the last 20 years.
Yeah.
On their own. But those, like the ones that don't like me because of that, they just not good at what they do.
Yeah.
They're not good at what they do.
Or just have the wrong motives.
Either way, I don't care.
It all.
I don't care. So with that, I really don't.
Say I don't care.
So with that, those are good places to start to find a financial advisor. Those are good places to start.
Cool.
You got any more questions that you think the listeners may have?
Financial advising. How is there a threshold on like how much is a good investment? Somewhere to start. Are we talking like $500? We talking about $1,000? Hey, Kev, I only got $300. You think I should invest this, or should I save some more? Or
I got you. So let me go back to the first question. How to find it?
Yeah.
A lot of times the people who manage your 401k at your job, you can contact them too, because they have a vested interest in your job.
Yes.
Because your job owns the 401k.
Yeah.
You just own the money, and you don't own your 401k. Your job does.
Yeah.
In most cases, and so your job is normally big enough where they have a relationship with that other big investment banker, whether it be Vanguard, Fidelity, T. Rowe Price. Those are normal most people know. And so really look at your job and leverage that to get free financial advisor advice.
Oh yeah.
Because
they the back way around.
They're going to give you unbiased advice based on them. So really look at doing that too. Leverage your company's financial advisor advice.
Yeah.
Last but not least, to answer your next question is how much money you start with. I would say between $500 and $1,000.
Yeah. But
just know you're going to pay fees, and at every level there are fees. Like let me just break this down real quick. The 1.12%, the wealth indicator we gave earlier today, that's the average amount of fees.
Yeah.
That's the average amount of fees. But there are different fees at different levels.
Yeah.
So if you start off with 1,000, there's a fee for that.
Yeah.
Start off with 50,000, there's a fee for that. 20,000, there's a fee for that. There's a fee that goes with how much money you're going to invest.
Yeah.
So the fees are correlated with that. What I would do if I had $500 to $1,000, I would take $200 to $300 of those dollars and invest in a good education program to educate me about investments first. Then I would look to get a financial advisor. I would invest in myself first. The best investment you can make is in yourself.
The best. I was just, man, you took the words right out of your mouth.
I saw it coming out.
You said the best investment is investing in yourself. Yeah.
It was coming out. It was like I took it. But yeah, I would invest $200 to $300 in yourself. Take a good course. Investopedia has free courses, but take a little bit of money, because here's the thing, and this is what grinds my gears sometimes, what boils my blood.
Yeah,
is when people will rather look to get the free stuff and not put money into themselves. Meaning that there's no way that you can ever be a bad investment.
Oh, of course.
Because put it like this, if I take money and invest it in me and I'm a bad investment, that means I'm bad.
Yeah.
You see
essentially,
that makes sense?
That makes sense.
If I take money, put it into myself, and I say this was a bad investment, that means that I'm bad.
Yeah.
So you may need to change your pathology.
You definitely need to change your pathology because essentially you invested in yourself, gained knowledge about a particular subject, and you did nothing with it. That's the only